Hello everyone. So today topic is age in Korean. Korean. How old you are? If you are a Korean and if you are in Korea, so how old you are? So first of all, before starting, I would like to inform you some basic information about age criteria in Korea. The first and only one is if a baby born today, then the age of that baby will be considered as 1 year old on the very first day of his and her life. For example, you are today is 22nd for February and a baby was born, then on the same day the baby will be considered as 1 year old instead of one day of his or her life. It will be considered as 1 year old baby. Second one is, let us consider example. For example, consider baby is born in 21st of December. His American age will be 0 year, or it might be a 1 day. But when it comes to the Korean age calculation, it will be 1 year. As I told you, the very first day the baby will be a 1 year old. So you have to know the basic age criteria about South Korea before study age system in Korea. So let's take an example. For example, recent we had celebrated the BTS J-Hope's birthday. All you know, if you are an army, you should know. BTS J-Hope date of birth is 18th of February 1994. So, according to the international standard, J-Hope age is 28 years old as on 2022. But as per Korean culture, he is 29 years old now. Look, you can see middle one photograph, that is his birthday cake might be, and he had uploaded the same on Instagram story, and you can see on the candle mentioned 29. And I had told you that J-Hope is 1994 year born. So just calculate the same, pause the video and calculate. J-Hope technically is 28 years old, but as per Korean age criteria, he is 29. So internationally, he is 28 years old, but he did celebrated his birthday as 29 years old. You can see the picture, middle one. Yes, the middle one is birthday cake. Jin has represented him and also gifted him a gold brush. You can, like, if you are a BTS army, you had watched that brush on the Instagram story of you army hope, and he had mentioned the Jin ID as well to greet him, to say thank you to him. So this is the basic information about age criteria in South Korea. So J-Hope celebrated his birthday with the candle of 29 years old, but technically he is 28 years old because his date of birth is 18th of February 1994. So this is the basic information. Let's study about age criteria. For example, let us take some example as well. If a person asks for your age and you are 22 years old, we will use the native Korean counting system criteria in that. If a person asks for your date of birth, in that case, we will use Sino-Korean counting criteria. You had already studied about what is the difference between native Korean counting and Sino-Korean counting system. So you don't have to confuse them. You just have to make sure to make a note, write it down so that you can compare the both and you can memorize it easily. So we had condition, if a person asks for your age and you are 22 years old, you have to put the native Korean counting system and you have to revert from that criteria. And if a person asks for your date of birth, not how much old you are or your age, if a person asks for your date of birth, when was you born, so in that case we will use Sino-Korean counting system. So let's study, and I will explain you with the help of example as well. So for example, how old you are. If a person asks for your age and you are in Korea and you have to inform that you are 20 years old. So how you will revert? First, before starting from the age criteria, let me study what is age in Korean. Age is Sal. Age is Sal. In Hindi, in India as well, we use Sal for age. Like how old you are. 20 Sal means 20 years old. How old you are? 20 Sal. So in that case, so we can search the similarity in Korean language as well. Age is Sal in Korean. And when we talk about a particular year, in that case year will be neon. Neon. For example, how long you are going to study in Korean? 3 years. 3 years. So what is 3? Samnyeon. Yes, Sino-Korean counting system. Samnyeon. So basically our focus will be the age criteria. So we are going to back with the content. How old you are? 20 years old. How old you are? 20 years old. What is 20 years old? Somul Sal. Somul Sal. And if you are 24 years old, then how old you are in Korean? How to say? Somul Ne Sal. Somul Ne Sal. Somul comes from 20 and Ne native Korean counting system fourth word, which is net. Hanadul Set Net. Got my point? So 24 is Somul Ne Sal. So this is all about age. There are some examples. For example, first is if a person asks for age, we will use native Korean, right? And if a person asks for date of birth, we will use Sino-Korean counting system. For example, you have to mention that your date of birth is 1st of September 1997. So now we are going to study about Sino-Korean counting system. We had already studied about native Korean counting system when we talk about age. Now we have to inform them that when you did born and what is your date of birth. So in that case we will use Sino-Korean counting system. So let's study with Sino-Korean counting system. So months in, first of all I would like to inform you that how many months? Yes, 12 months as well. Yes, so what we did study about months in Korean. What is month in Korean? Wol. So January is Ilwol. Il comes from Sino-Korean counting system. Got my point? So Ilwol is January. So let's start from January to December. Ilwol, Ewol, Samwol, Sawol, Owol, Yukwol, Chilwol, Palwol, Guwol, Shipwol, Shipilwol, Shipewol. Shipil means November, Shipilwol means November, and Shipil comes from 11, which is ship plus E. So we have 12 months. Ilwol, Ewol, Samwol, Sawol, Owol, Yukwol, Chilwol, Palwol, Guwol, Shipwol, Shipilwol, Shipewol. So these are the all 12 months in Korean. So let's study with age. A asks for birthday month. For example, you had born in September, which is 9. So let's study with some example. You had born in February. Evol, April. Savol, June. Yokwol, October. Shipwol, November. Shipilwol, December. Shipewol. So these are the basic examples of your birthday month. So let's study date of birth. First of all, I would like to inform you that year is neon, month is wall, day is ill, month is wall. Wall means we are going to study about a particular month. We are going to study about particular month. For example, which month? That month. Okay. So, for example, year of birth is 1997. So, what can it be in Korean? Chungu Beggu Shipchilnyeon. Chengu Beggu Shipchilnyeon. Chen Gubek Guship Chilnyeon. Repeat after me. Chen Gubek Guship Chilnyeon. So Chen comes from 1000. Chen. Sino-Korean counting system. Chen 1000. Gubek 9000. Gu is 9. Bek is 100. So Gu back is 900. Gu ship. Gu is 9. Ship is 10. So it becomes Gu ship means 90. Chill, you had already remember the same? 7. So Chen Gu back Gu ship chill neon. 1997. You can add and it will become 1997. So what is the year of your birth? It is 1997. So in Korean, Chan Gu back Gu ship chill neon. Neon is year. Neon is year. So year of birth 1997 means Chan Gu back Gu ship chill neon. So this is the basic example of date of birth. Let's study in detail. Date of birth. Year neon, you know about it. Month wall, day ill. For example, your date of birth is 5 September 1997. Year of birth is 1997. So we will put first year of birth, that is 1997, and how to pronounce it? Chun Gubek Guship Chilnyeon. Chun Gubek Guship Chilnyeon. And month means September month. So how to pronounce in Korean? Guwol. Guwol. And day, you had born in 5th day of September. So 5th day means Oil. O is 5. Ill day. So repeat after me. Year 1997. Chun Gu Bek Gu Ship Chilnyeon. Month is September. Gu Wol. Day is 5th. Oil. So for example, your date of birth is 5 September 1997. So you have to first, if you are going to tell the age in Korean style and in Korean language, so you have to know how to pronounce in Korean language. So in Korean we had put the year of birth first, second the middle one will be the month of your birth, and last will be the day of your birth. So it will become 1997 September and 5th day. So what will be the same in Korean? It will be Chun Gu Bek Gu Ship Chilneon Gu Wol Oil. Repeat after me. Chun Gu Bek Gu Ship Chilneon Gu Wol Oil. Chun Gu Bek Gu Ship Chilneon is 1997. Gu Wol is September month. Oil is 5th day of September. 5th day. 5th day. Got my point? So repeat after me. Chun Gu Bek Gu Ship Chilneon Gu Wol Oil. So this is all about your date of birth. So if a person asks for date, what date is today? You had studied year is neon, month is wall, day is ill. For example, we had studied date of birth already. For example, today a person born and the date is 23rd February 2022. 23rd of February 2022. So what is year 2022 is? Ichon Ishipinion. Ichon comes from, Ichon means 2000. Ichon 2000. Iship 20. Iship 20. E2. Ishipi means 22. Iship 20 E2. So it becomes 22 Iship E. And year is neon. Year is neon. So repeat after me. Year 2022 is Ichon Ishipinion. Ichon Ishipinion. And February month is Evol. Day is, for example, 23rd day. So it will be like Iship Sam Il. Iship Sam means 23rd. Iship Sam 23rd. Il here is not one. It is day. 23rd day. Sorry. 23rd day. So it will be like Iship Sam Il. Iship Sam Il. So what date is today? 23rd February 2022. As I told you, we have to put the year first if you are in Korean, or if you are going to revert in Korean language. So you have to put the year first, month second, and last one will be the day. Got my point? So repeat after me. What date is today? It's 23rd of February 2022. And if you are going to revert in Korean, so what it can be? Ichon Ishipinyon Evol Samil. Ichon Ishipinyon Evol Shamil. Repeat after me. Ichon Ishipinyon Evol Samil. So this is all about date in Korean. So thank you so much for watching. Next we will study about like some BTS content. So wait till the time. And your next target is write BTS members' age and how old they are in Korean and in technically internationally, and you have to put the same in Korean language and make sure to make a sentence of it. So for example, I had mentioned some age to you. Jin birthday is 4th of December 1992. And next is Suga, then J-Hope, then RM, our leader, then Jimin, then V, Kim Taehyung, Jungkook, which is the youngest member of our BTS group. So you have to mention the age criteria using native and Sino-Korean accounting system. Got my point? So thank you so much for watching. I'll be there soon. Oh my god, who is he? Oh, Savage King Suga. What he is saying? Subscribe, please subscribe, guys. Look, there are more. Jimin, don't forget to subscribe, army. Please subscribe to this channel. It's Kim Taehyung V. It's Hopper J-Hope. And look, who is he? Cookie. And who is he? Worldwide handsome? Yes, Jin. So thank you so much for watching.